Hi, my name is Racquel Collier, and I attended the New Student Dialogue session about religion. It was whether or not your religion determined the type of person that you were. I believe my session was very helpful. Um, there were about 28 of us in the room, and we basically talked about um, what what makes a good person, what makes a bad person. We also talked about different characteristics of a good or bad person. We use different adjectives to describe those, and then we actually split up into groups, and we talked about things that we've seen go on around campus that would apply to our new student dialogue session. When it came to my involvement, I actually answered a few questions. Uh, I answered a lot of questions about how I felt about my religion and what role it played in what I do. Um, there were a couple of people that didn't want to participate, and there were some people that participated a lot. Fortunately, I was one of the people that participated a lot. Also, there was I think that this dialogue portion of the CU1000 course is a good idea because it allows us to it allows us to project our voices and get our voices out, explain how we feel about certain situations, because I know this religion piece is something that people really don't talk about, but being that you were in a closed environment and it seemed you were able to trust whoever you were around, and that made it a little bit better. I actually formed a couple of acquaintances in my new student dialogue. I met a couple of new people, so I think that was great as well. If anything, what I learned the most was be yourself and always be somebody that people want to be around. Nobody ever wants to be around a negative person, and we also learned that not only your religion, it does not determine the type of person that you are, but it helps shape you. I believe my facilitators were great with keeping the conversation going, because I know sometimes there can be awkward pauses, but we didn't have awkward pauses. I know one of my facilitators was Bree Ryans. I can't remember the other's name, but it was great. It was a great experience. We also split up in groups at least twice. The first time it was just to see if we all had the same views, and it was cool to see that we really didn't have the same views on a lot of things for the first time. And then when we split into groups the second time, towards the end of the conversation, you realize that you kind of changed a little bit after you talked and established some things. You realize, oh, we do kind of think the same when it comes to certain things. So I think that's what I got out of the new student dialogue. If anything, that everybody is on campus. Just because we all look different, 9 times out of 10, we all feel the same, or we all have something in common. If not, we have a lot in common, if not a little bit in common. So, with that being said, I actually think that this new student dialogue, the vlog, is a great idea because it gives freshmen a chance to express themselves, project their voices, and say what they have to say. Being that we did get to pick the topic we wanted to do, which means it's something that you're passionate about. And I enjoyed it. I had fun. I think everything that we talked about and we did was great. It actually helped me out a little bit more around campus. I see people. I don't judge people like I used to. And I think that people could grow from this. So, my name is Racquel Collier once again, and I attended the new student dialogue session about religion and does it affect you as a person. And that's it. Thank you.